12 degrees Celsius, but yeah, so I did that jump this morning. That's how I've been starting my morning routine with a nice plunge in the pool. But today will be day 49, so I'm excited to continue that trend. And like I said, it's just a fun thing to do to raise awareness and really help get the word out about elephant money and decentralized finance. So that's a fun little thing I've been doing. Yeah, it's this one right here. Yes, yep, yeah. I got one suit right here. I use this blue jacket and blue pants. Same pair of shoes as well. And yeah, I just like do it every morning. Yeah, everyone in my apartment complex thinks I'm crazy, and they're probably right. Yeah. 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 And it sounds like kind of crazy, but like I used to be in an office every morning. At the same time, I'd be jumping in the water. But thanks to cryptocurrency and decentralized finance, like I really have this opportunity now to like spread awareness about cryptocurrency, teach others about like the power of crypto and actually having finances in your control and having them in your custody, right? Not having just some random kind of stock you buy or your friend tells you, or you're just buying what someone else tells you. I know today I'm here to give you an educational lesson about elephant money, but what I'm trying to get at is cryptocurrency has like the true power to change your financial future, because like I said, I'm living proof. I've I've had just a great time with it, and I'm excited to share some of those details today with you guys. Yes, and it's amazing. It gives me chills when I heard it, like down my spine, like my hair stand up, because I really think that there's something very biblical about this kind of you finding it at this time as well. Because as you know, like we've been through our trials and tribulations as well, and right now we're celebrating really, because now's a time when things are really picking up, and we're really excited to see how this beautiful financial machine that bank teller BT has created, really seeing it come to fruition. So it gives me it seriously gives me the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. So I love it. I love it. Mhm. Yes, 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 yeah, very much so. I'm excited to share some of that. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I think like you're mentioning, it's through leadership, through BT's setting the example of kind of the tribe he's building and the group he wants to attract, right? Stems from that leadership, and so I think you find a lot of individuals like himself, like ourselves, where we're not just we're just people who we work for a living. We're regular people, regular Joes, and we understand that this financial system that we live in and take part in every day, there's that itch on the back of your neck that there seems to be something a bit upset, and so it's amazing to see that like something like someone like BT, who has the experience, the background, and just also the capability to create this blockchain technology. It's amazing to see. And I guess I don't want to jump too much into this right now, but yeah, I'm excited to cover all this. It's all about who you surround yourself with, and like I said, it's the community, like you're saying, the herd, that really makes this project and this whole mission possible. Yeah. Mhm. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Hello. You guys call me Zach. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Can sh- sure. You can say hi. This is Zach from DeFi Springs. That would work. Uh, I'm gonna try to jump on the Zoom call on a separate computer real quick. Can I get 1 minute, real quick? Perfect. Thanks, Greg, for that feedback. Let me do this. Okay, I should be all set up and good to go. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so we'll get started. I'm just gonna hit record and we'll get going, and then I'll pin your thing after as well. All right.
Recording in progress.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another AMA here with LCF and Daughters of Yah podcast. Today we're going to be talking simple strategies with elephant money, and we have Zach from DeFi Springs who is going to be telling us all we need to know about it. Hi Zach, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate the Daughters of Yah
taking the time
to join up today
and just learn a little bit about elephant money.
Let me get some audio changes here real quick. How's everyone doing this morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world?
Good. We're doing good. We hear an echo.
Yes, that's
something I'm addressing as well.
How's that?
Is that echo gone now?
Yes, that's better.
Okay, great.
Great.
I'll go ahead and share my screen.
Give me one moment here.
I appreciate everyone's patience this morning. Could you
go ahead and give me a yes if you can see my screen?
Yep, we can see it.
Awesome. Welcome everyone.
My name is Zach Minter. I'm here representing DeFi Springs. This is a company I started to help teach people about cryptocurrency and to help them learn about decentralized finance. Today, I'll be going through a little bit about elephant money and just giving you the opportunity that exists here within the platform. If you have any questions, please feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm an easygoing guy, just here to share some information with everyone today.
Let me see, there might be a little lag here. Give me 1 moment here. Appreciate everyone's patience. We're gonna do this. Appreciate everyone's patience here. Figure out this little technical difficulty here. There we go. This will be better. Can you confirm one more time?
Can you confirm one more time that we can see? All right.
All good.
All good.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
So I'll be short today.
There's a lot to talk about, so I'll just highlight the main features today. So I want to go over today who am I? Talk about a little bit why cryptocurrency is the future. Talk about decentralized finance. Also how elephant money fits into that. We're going to go over two simple strategies. I just want to show you through, walk you through what I would recommend for a beginner who's just getting into DeFi and crypto. What would be a pretty simple strategy to execute and succeed with. And then also we'll go through a formal question and answer section if there's just anyone at the end who has any last minute questions. And also I'll share some information if you'd like to contact me, if you'd like to talk more. You can join our Telegram, talk through me directly, my website. We'll go through that at the end here.
So a little bit about myself. My name is Zach Minter. I'm a former aeronautical engineer from Lockheed Martin, turned to a cryptocurrency educator. When I graduated college, I started my job as a mechanical engineer, working on the C-130J, and turned to an aeronautical engineer. And I got to a point because the first time in my life I was making just a salary of my own out of school. I got to a point where my cryptocurrency investments, the income just coming off cash flow weekly was mimicking my salary I was getting at my engineering job. So I got to a point where I had two salaries, and I said, okay, why am I spending my time and energy into this pursuit? I want to help others learn how the power of cryptocurrency and decentralized finance, because it had that huge effect on my finances. I wanted that to share that information with my friends and family as well. So I started DeFi Springs and do the thing what we're doing today, which is just discuss a little bit about different projects. And what I want to do is bring you the best, the things that have helped me the most, and elephant money is at the top of the list. So just a little background.
I'm going to do two little slides here for some background.
We've used different types of money throughout the ages, seashells, paper currency, gold, all the way towards modern day where we're having stuff like credit cards, right? I'm sure many of us here today have used Zelle or Venmo or Cash App. You can see the trend in which money, right, it's becoming digital, just like a lot of our things in our life, right? Our pictures, our videos, the time we spend together, right? Today we're spending some time on Zoom. So just like our lives as well, our money as well is going digital. And because of that, this also comes a lot of power with it, right? We don't want that power to be in the hands of maybe a party that maybe not has the best interest for us. That's why people have started this cryptocurrency movement to give the power of finances in the hands of the people. And to give you a little background about how cryptocurrency fits within the evolution of the sorry, I just want to make sure I got the right. Good. How it fits in the kind of the scope of the internet, and kind of how the internet's getting better and better and improving every day. We're kind of entering what's called Web 3.0, which is the era of the internet in which we can now have ownership of these internet things that we use every day. So kind of backing up a little bit, in the early 90s, Web 1.0 came out, right? We see the early internet, we see read-only. I can go to websites, I can read the news, I can read about some, maybe an article someone wrote. As the internet progressed, we started seeing Web 2.0 where we can read and write. So now we start seeing stuff like Facebook and YouTube, right? I can leave a comment on a video, I can upload a video, I can read and write to the internet, right? I can go both ways. Right now at the tail end of that, as we progress, we saw stuff like Uber come out, and Airbnb. Hey, now if I have a car and I have a phone, I can be a taxi driver. Hey, if I have a house, I have an extra room in my apartment or my house, I can be a short-term rental lease, hotel or short-term person to rent out my property. So you see this meshing of internet and like real businesses happening, and what kind of goes into this Web 3.0 discussion is this era of AI, cryptocurrency, and like I mentioned, that decentralization where, hey, it's not just Google who has all the power, or YouTube or Facebook, right? I say something on Facebook they don't like, they block my account. Maybe that's where I make money with. I have my business there. Maybe I use Facebook Marketplace, and now I can't use that. So you see how these
digital companies that we use every day, YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. We don't want them to have too much power. And that's what this Web 3.0 is all about, is where you can read, write, and own these protocols, these technologies. So that's where we see stuff like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and something like Elephant Money, where now we can not only use online banking. Maybe you guys use Wells Fargo, Chase, you have some sort of online banking. Right now with Elephant Money, you can also actually have ownership in the actual business itself. So it'd be like owning the Wells Fargo stock or owning Chase's stock. But it's actually better because when you own stock in companies, there's still all these kind of regulations, and they still have to pay all the employees, all the brick and mortar. There's all these other pros and cons with it. Whereas something like Elephant Money in this whole cryptocurrency revolution, we're seeing a lot more malleability, and an individual I can have as just much ownership as BT, or maybe you, or maybe Daughters of Yah. They could have an ownership in the bank that is larger than anyone. So it's all about that decentralization. We're not, we don't have a king, we don't have a person in power who can turn off our money, turn us off the internet. Right? This is what all Web 3.0 is about decentralizing power. Don't want to go off too much of a tangent here. We can talk a lot about this another time. Moving forward, I wanted to go to here about DeFi. So decentralized finance is financed by code, not by institutions. Governance by people. So it's us together working together, not a king or an institution that's making the rules. Right? We're all interacting with code together. Control over finances. I'm not sure if any of you have had this problem. You want to send money, or maybe you want to deposit money, or you want to withdraw money, and there's all these, hey, you can't do that, hey, you can't send that. So you don't, there's limitations, and like I mentioned before, if for whatever reason, I'm just bringing up Kanye West for a moment, you can see what's happened with his finances just because of his decision for freedom of speech, and we can use many other examples, but we don't want this future to happen where, like I mentioned, the government has control of digital finances, and we don't have true self-sovereignty and freedom. But like I said, moving forward, business ownership, you can actually own the business or the project, and it's not just a secondary thing, right? Not institution. And secure and accountable. So that's another huge thing. Security, right? We can verify and we can trust. We don't have to trust, right? If I go trust the bank, I have to ensure that they're going to have my money the next day or in a year from now. Or if I have to trust someone. With cryptocurrency on these trust list blockchains, it just means, hey, I don't have to trust another person. I can trust code. I can say 1 + 1 = 2. I don't have to trust that guy puts the 2 there. Hey, that's code. Code is law. So that's a little bit about DeFi. It's taking finances and bringing it in the power of the people. And Elephant Money plays a role in that because it's a bank that's built on those principles. So moving forward to Elephant Money, right now it's currently, if you look at the whole cryptocurrency umbrella, right? It's a big umbrella. There's a lot of stuff going on. Right.
NFT. Sorry to interrupt you. Just to let you know, there's a second audio source on your side that's causing an echo on your live stream.
Oh, thank you for that. Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second here.
Appreciate the feedback. Can you guys let me know if that worked in a moment? Is that better? Can anyone give some feedback? Jed, if you can give me a thumbs up, I'll let you know. We don't hear you, Zach.
We can't hear you in the Zoom.
Hey, is that better?
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, having a technical difficulty. One moment here. Sorry. Hey, is that better? Can you, is the feedback on?
So I can now hear you in the Zoom, but not on the YouTube.
Sorry about these technical difficulties. As anyone can confirm in the chat. Testing.
Okay, yeah. So the YouTube has got a delay, so yeah, you actually are being.
That seemed to work. Okay, great. Thank you for that feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions so far? I'll just take a breath. I know I can be long-winded. Any questions for anyone in the chat? And I'll jump into elephant money and talk a little bit about futures and our strategies we mentioned. Okay. All right, looks like we're all good to go, so I'll just keep it going. So about elephant money. So with all that being said, elephant money is an online community bank. So that means that this bank is created by just individual people coming together to provide banking services for people who are interested in using them. So right now within cryptocurrency, elephant money is the largest. Excuse me here. Sorry. Make sure. Is the largest community bank within all of cryptocurrency. So if you compared any other kind of crypto projects, which there are others that relate to elephant money that would be considered competitors, right? Elephant money is quite magnitudes larger. So you should feel comfortable knowing that, hey, this is actually the industry leader, and there's already an established kind of herd, as we talked about, of people who use and participate in the ecosystem. So that the primary thing that I would recommend for a lot of the ladies here today who are interested in growing their wealth long term is the elephant token. This is for long-term store of wealth, right? This is designed to appreciate over time. There still will be volatility, it can go up and down, but in the long run, this is designed to have that appreciation due to the way it's designed. And there's a lot of more information out there, but we won't go into that today. So that's the main store of value, the elephant token. And then they also, at the bank, they offer products and services. So one of them being futures, which we'll discuss here, and I know you guys have been learning a lot about. And futures is a service, a cash flow service that Elephant Money offers, that an individual can slowly buy cash flow that they would like to use for building wealth long term. So what does that look like? First strategy number one, I call it Elephant Money, keep it 100. So in this strategy, this is the simple, get your notes and notepads out and your pens and papers. This first strategy I'd recommend is called Keep It 100. This is a strategy of saving $100 a week. Okay, we're going to save $100 a week. Every second week, so bi-weekly, we're going to deposit that $200, which is, as many of you know, that's the minimum deposit to enter into the Elephant Money futures, right? We're going to do this for 1 year. So every other week, we're going to put in $200 bi-weekly, right? After 1 year's time, you'll see here we've made a balance of, we'll see this in the next slide here. Let's go here. In about 12 months, we're at about $12,600, including the principal and the interest we've made from the compounds. So it's about $12,600. And then what we're going to do after this 1 year journey, we're going to claim our built up interest and then compound the next month. So we're going to alternate monthly, if you see here. So this is a very simple way. We're just saving $100, and what this is doing by saving $100 per week, and we're investing in Elephant Money futures, right? Within 1 year's time, right, you're beating all of the people who took maybe more risky pursuits, who maybe started, maybe they're trying to earn passive income with real estate, and they took out a mortgage and then they have to find tenants, and then you have to roofing and plumbing, and you have to maintenance, right? All the people who maybe try to do short-term leasing Airbnbs, and then you have city ordinances, and you have people complaining, and then people don't sign up for your guest list, and so all the headache of trying to pursue passive income through that route is as a headache and not truly passive, right? You have people who maybe prefer to try to use dividend stocks or some other form of stocks or options, but like I said, that's not reliable. You can't plan out a year from now, hey, I can sincerely understand this is going to be my income, right? So with a 1 year just investment into this protocol, Elephant Money Futures, you're already building yourself a passive income check that's beating all these other quite risky, quite time consuming, and not truly passive income endeavors. This truly is passive income. You buy, set it, and forget it. I'm not cleaning toilets. I'm not getting calls at 2 in the morning. Showing you real quick what that Keep It 100 strategy looks like. We can see here. So in month one, we're gonna start off with $0, put our $200 in, right? So we'll do that twice in the first month. So we'll have $400 invested, right? We haven't claimed any money yet. That's what this banked column's saying, right? And in that first month, we're gonna earn that $14 of interest. Okay, so we've made, and we'll be up to $2 a day in our passive income. That's what the income will be coming in. So like I said, this is very simple. We're just saving $100. The next following week on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whichever lines up, whatever your schedule is, that's when we're going to deposit again. So we'll have $800, right? By the end of that second month, you can see we've already accumulated $87 of interest. And like I said, this is for not doing laborious, time-consuming work. This is just clicking a button and you move on, right? Like I was mentioning though, so we're going to keep doing this schedule of $200 bi-weekly. After 1 year, so let's say we started today, we're starting your journey in February 2023, February 2024, right when the year, that year comes up, right? We're now going to switch to not just recompounding, right? We're going to claim 1 month, compound the next. So what that looks like is when we claim that first 30 days of the interest building up, right? We're going to have $1,900. And remember, by the way, by the end of this first month, we'll have invested $7,400. If I go back here real quick, if we take that back, actually, that's the. I'm gonna pause on that real quick. That's 7,400. What I was saying, you're putting in 200 every other week, so 52 weeks in the year, divided by 2, that's 26 times 200. So you're putting in 5,000. What did I say? 26 times 2, so you're putting in $5,200 invested. So, but anyway, like I was mentioning, right after 1 year's time, you have this. Let's just, since you're getting it every other month, right? We're compounding every other month. Let's just divide this by 2, because you're getting $900 a month in passive income. That's, like I said, that's a sizable, comparable with these other kind of passive income adventures. So yeah, that's just after the first year. So I know there's a lot of mothers in here, maybe some people who are interested in starting families long term, right? This is a 1 year investment, right? You now have your child's daycare, or if they need, maybe if you want to pursue hobbies or activities, right? You have this passive income machine where you can guarantee, hey, I know I have $1,900, so I can afford, if it's whatever you need to pursue with your child or with the child's future. If you're interested in saving up for their education, right? A lot of them are maybe young now. This is such an easy and simple way. $100 a week. Maybe you can't afford that. Maybe you can only afford $50 a week. So this is going to take you twice as long. That's okay too, right? Everyone can design a schedule that fits them. But I just wanted to show you this kind of simple, just saving $100 a week. We're going to compound that bi-weekly, and look how quickly we've designed a passive income system. Any questions about this first Keep It 100, and I'll jump to the second one. But just we're gonna keep it 100, save $100 a week, compound every other week, and we'll be able to, like I mentioned, create a nest egg that we can rely on going forward for whatever kind of interest that you have for that nest egg to be used for. Any questions? I'll check in the chat.
So just quickly, so the keep it 100, so you're just keeping 100 back, you're not putting it in, and then you use that to compound.
All right, if anyone has any questions, always feel free to jump in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer them. So now jumping over, sorry, a second here. So that's the first strategy. Keep it 100, simple, clean, straightforward. All right, strategy number 2. This is one that I would recommend. So that first one is more if you just want that cash flow, you just want reliability, you just want to know, hey, I know how much is coming in, I can graph this, I can rely on it, right? I can plan for it. That's what that futures keep it 100 strategy, right? That is very simple, no volatility, just I'm going to show you here in a moment what it looks like live. I have my futures going. But the second strategy here, this is for someone who maybe wants to have more of an ownership of the Elephant Money protocol and wants to see it evolve and succeed for the years to come. So for someone like that, I recommend this strategy. This is called the 1-2 strategy, which every time you want to buy $100 to $1,000 of Elephant, which like I mentioned, that's like buying the ownership token. That's like buying the stock of the platform. So these are the owners of the Elephant token. These are the beneficiaries. As Elephant grows, as more people learn about the system, as more people all around the world start opening up accounts, right? This yellow token, the Elephant token, that's the one that will be the beneficiary as adoption increases. So I recommend for every time you buy $100 to $1,000 of Elephant, then you go ahead and put that $200 in for futures. And like I said, this is a person who's looking maybe to be with this protocol 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and they want to reap the benefits as it grows. And like I mentioned, Elephant token, the yellow one, this is the one that is built to have that supply shock that we're all anticipating. So I highly recommend, like I said, to definitely have exposure to it. And like I said, it might go up, might go down. It's going to be a little bit volatile. But in the long run, when we look for a year, 2, 3, 4 years out, it's going to be up a lot. So that's just a little background about Elephant. So with this strategy, we're going to do a monthly deposit. So just every 30 days, I'm going to buy I'm going to buy 100 to 1,000 of Elephant, and then I'm just going to do my $200 compound, right? And on this calculator, same thing again. I'm just going to do it for 1 year. So I'm starting off with $0. I'm going to put in $200, right? Every month, every 30 days, I put in 200 more. So we'll see this graph here. You can see the sharp slope, right? After 1 year time, just doing a monthly $200, right? We're going to see within 1 year, we'll have a balance of roughly 4,869 here. And we'll be able to pull out every other month $870. And as you see, it's going to increase as well, 1,700, 2,600. Let me go back to the little picture here. So as you see, we waited for 1 year. We were buying the Elephant token on the side. That might go up or down. We're not too sure, right? We know over time it's going to go up. But what we're doing is still building that cash flow side of it. So I'm putting that 200 down every month, right? Build up to about 5K. And then I'm taking that monthly withdrawal, monthly compound, monthly withdrawal, monthly compound. And like I said, this is such a great risk to reward ratio. Like I said, any other endeavor you pursue for passive income, right? Starting a business, taking out a loan, hiring people, equipment, real estate, right? Very late, like I said, high risk, and there's no reward guaranteed. Oh, sorry. Is there a chat here? I'll pause here. I see the chat in the YouTube. I'm sorry here. I'm here. I'm back on the question. Sorry here. If you have a question, the YouTube might be better. It pings me there. Sorry, I'm here. Okay. Can you hear? I'm sorry, Nikisha. I can't hear you right now. I had to mute one of the computers for you. Let me see here. Let me unmute again, and then I can hear you. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Maybe one moment here. Apologize for the delay. Okay, can you ask your question now and see if I can hear?
Hey, can you hear me?
Sorry. Let's see here. Thanks for everyone's patience here. Any questions in the chat, please post them there. I appreciate everyone coming today. Please like and follow, subscribe. Appreciate all the support.
Can you hear me?
Okay, hi. I can hear you now.
I can hear you now, Nikisha.
Did you have a question?
Sorry.
The question was with the keep it 100. I did get the answer, but the question was, so basically what you're saying is with the 100 a week, you're not putting that anywhere. You're just holding that back to be able to compound it once you get your second.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. May also has her hand up. May, did you want to ask a question? May, did you want to ask a question? Your hand is up. The floor is yours. She wanted clarification. Do you want to hit the mic? Is that so he can hear you, or for my question? Oh, sure. Okay. It's all answered. Carry on.
Can you hear me all right? Okay. So yeah, just a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Yes, I hear you, May.
Oh, so I wanted to get clarification. It was kind of based off Nikisha's question, but in regards to compounding, is that like with interest or?
Yes. So what compounding refers to is depositing $200 into the account, and what will happen, any interest you've built up, it will be redeposited with your new 200. So if I show you this chart here, sorry for the echo. Can you hear me all right still, May? Sorry, I'm having audio issues. I don't want to have the echo here. Right here, if you see that $400 here, we've earned $14 in interest. Well, if we take one step back, the first $200 before we put the next 200 in, will have $7 of interest. Right, that extra 200 earns us the other 7 for a total of $14 of interest. So let me show you. I can pull up on my screen what it looks like on the monitor. So here I've got futures pulled up. When you go to the Elephant Money website, you'll just click this BUSD yield. You'll be opened up to Welcome to Elephant Money Futures. You'll click this Your Future button here. And so if you're interested in depositing, see I've deposited 200 here. You click deposit, you put your 200 here. Production team over here. It's one day. It should be back now.
Yeah, that's back.
Thank you. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Here we go. So let's jump back over. So that was the keep it 100. Just save your 100 1 week. The next week, when you have your other 100, take both 200 and do the deposit. Yes. So let's keep it 100. So this 1-2 strategy, like I was mentioning, this is more someone who wants to have equity in the Elephant Money project and want to see it grow long term. This is someone I was mentioning would want to purchase Elephant and then purchase a future second to build that passive cash flow while building ownership in the platform. And what that would look like, I mentioned, just each 30 days, once a month, we're going to put $200 in. And if you see this first 200 we put in, it's going to sit. Let me show you real quick. And it's going to keep growing. So the first 200, we're here. Remember that 200 is going to sit for 30 days. So that's where this 30 comes from. So 200 sits, getting $1 a day. That gives us 230. We add that 200 with our compound, it gets us to 430. So now that 430 is earning us $2 a day. All right, we wait 1 month, put our 200 in. So now we're up that $94 of interest. And so this just shows you kind of what you can expect. And like I mentioned, this is still for people who have monthly, we all have rent due, phone bills, if you have childcare provider, right? This is something you could count on even by month 16. See here we're making $1,700. So divide that by 2 because each month you're making roughly, what is that, $850, $900. So that's just another great passive income opportunity to build. And that's when I wanted to show futures here like I did a moment ago. And like I said, super simple. Once you get it, it's kind of like tying your shoe or riding a bike. Once you get the process down, you don't forget it. And it becomes a lot easier to go through the steps to go either compound or claim. And like I said, just elephantmoney.com. Not elephantmoney.com. Don't go there. I'm going to take one quick moment, one quick pause. Security is very important, right? Anyone who messages you on Telegram, impersonating me, bank teller, Nikisha, someone acting as if they are a support agent or the president of Bitcoin, right? All of those people, ignore, block, and make sure you have good settings on your Telegram to ensure that these people don't solicit you in the first place. Just want to give that little tip. Yeah. Because as Elephant appreciates, I just want to show this graph real quick. This is why I highly recommend getting your yellow Elephant token as soon as possible, because we're approaching this parabolic curve in which the price of the yellow token will go up quite a lot. So as you can see, this graph has just been going up and to the right. So this is something, like I said, that you don't see in traditional finance and don't have the opportunity even in the early stages of companies that have great potential, right? We're not even have access to those. But here in cryptocurrency and DeFi, we do. Let's say every other month. Sure, let's pull that up. I can pop that in for you. And I recommend, let's say you just have like $1,000 and you're like, I'm a bit skeptical. I just want to get my feet wet, right? What I would recommend, just buy, let's say just $1,000. Let's say you have $500. I would buy $300 of the Elephant token, and then I'd buy $200 of the futures, and just watch it, right? And once you feel more comfortable and you see what's happening, you see the income going up from your futures, you see Elephant appreciating, right? Maybe you have $350 worth of Elephant now, right? After you get your feet wet, then you're like, okay, I get how this works. I see what's going on. So that's what I would recommend if you just want to do like a one-time thing. Just buy the Elephant token and maybe just start your futures. If you're interested in being more aggressive, that would be like I was saying, maybe every bi-weekly or once a month. That's what I recommend. But let me go ahead and pop up this every other month scenario. So if we start with 0, and what we're going to do, we're going to deposit $200, and we're going to do it alternate monthly. Let's see if this fits what we're looking for. Let's see here. So here we go. Pull it down here. So we're going to start off with nothing, right? 0. We'll put on our first $200, and we're going to wait 2 months, right? 30 days will go by, we do nothing. So that's this month 3. We still have 200. Let me do this real quick. I don't want to bank yet. We don't want to claim yet. I'll get back to you on that. It's one of these settings here. I don't think this is exactly showing us what we want here. We want to we want to compound every 2 months. So we can do this custom strategy here. Let's do this real quick. So custom strategy, strat 1. And what we're going to do, we're going to wait every 60 days to compound. So day 60, we'll put a C here. Boom. Day 120. So with $200 every 2 months compounding, let's see if we'll pull up the graph here. Is that better now, I think?
Yeah, that's back now. I can see that. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about strategies that you would like to ask?
So just to kind of sum it all up. If you're looking for cash flow, stick with BUSD futures, and you'll just put $200 in whatever fits your schedule. I'd be happy to work with that calculator with you to make a custom strategy that works with you. If you're looking more for that long term and maybe it's not as predictable, that's what I would recommend for the elephant token. And make sure you definitely have a little bit of that if you're participating in this platform. And yeah, that's the 2 strategies. I think they're pretty basic, but can also yield really great results.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That has really helped my head and really starting to, like with each of these AMAs that we do, more starts to click in my brain. My brain hurts less.
Good. I hope I didn't run down too many rabbit holes. I just want to keep it high level and show you the potential of this awesome. When we come together and we use smart contracts that Bank Teller has developed for us, right? We can all prosper, and we don't need kind of these archaic systems that hold us in this sort of control system. So I don't want to get too down the rabbit hole, but like, yeah, this is what this is all about, is really helping people with their finances and have power over their finances.
Yeah, it has been super helpful, really, really clear. And I just want to encourage you that you've done a really good job of this.
I appreciate that.
It doesn't matter about the technical difficulties. The content was fire, absolute fire. So
Thank you.
We're really starting to understand this a lot more, so that we can start to be empowered with it now.
Yes.
That we're going into learning phase and starting to walk into empowerment. So that's exactly what we wanted. And so that is brilliant. A quick question:
Sure.
If somebody would like to seek your counsel after the Zoom at any point, is it okay for them to contact you on these platforms?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
As well as on
Telegram.
If anyone's interested in getting involved in elephant money, I highly recommend. Sorry, can you mute yourself real quick? Is it me? Okay. That's better. Sorry. If you're interested in getting involved in elephant money, I highly recommend you download Telegram, which is a free messaging app that also protects your privacy and your data. This is a great kind of chat room app. I know many of you already have it, but this is a great place where, like I mentioned, you can reach out to myself. There's also several other great people in the herd who I can recommend to provide help and instruction with. People like Giadamas, people like Greg and SK Crypto and Crypto Stew. There's a lot of great people in our community who can really help you with any questions you have. So I highly recommend Telegram. And like I mentioned, just keep your guard up, right? I'm not going to message you and say, hey, can you send me $10? I'll never do that. None of these people will. So I just want to keep reiterating that because, like I said, this is very serious. And when you have serious money coming in, right, we want to make sure security is tight and that we have that comfort knowing, hey, I have my finances in line, they're safe, secure, and I can, prosper with it. So Telegram is a great way to reach out, but as well as, like I said, YouTube, my website, any of these are perfectly acceptable.
Okay, thank you so much, Zach. That was really awesome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all having me. I look forward to our next one.
Yeah. Yes. I was going to say, because there's other elements to Elephant outside of futures and stuff like that, which we would love to know more about, but obviously in good timing, once everyone's caught up, we've got this far at least, and then so we might need to call you back in is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And I think I mentioned this to you. I said the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So yes, you're doing the right journey, right path. Just keep learning slowly. And like I recommend, just start with the yellow elephant token, start with futures, and then you'll learn a lot more about the other side dishes that elephant money has to offer.
Yes, thank you so much for your time and your patience with us, and just the fantastic presentation that has helped our brains and our hearts to understand this a lot better. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's, unless anybody else has got any questions, which I don't think they do, we will stop there for today. But just again, just really grateful to you for your time and everything you put into this.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Recording stopped.